All right, we're all set.
Hi everyone, it's Tiffany T. Hope you all are having a great day. Thank you for tuning in to Inspiring People Doing Amazing Things in Life. And I am so happy and grateful that we have Mike Anthony on tonight. And a little bit about him. He's an internet entrepreneur coach and in the niche of the home business industry. He's also the creator and facilitator of the coaching program called LeaderBoard Formula. So it's my pleasure to even get to have his time right now. He's a really busy guy, up to big things in life. And so I just wanted to introduce him. And Mike, hi, thank you so much for being on. And why don't you just tell us a little bit about you, who you are, where you're going, what you're up to in life?
Well, first of all, I want to just say, thank you, Tiffany, for having me. Dino, thank you. I really appreciate, having the opportunity just to be on your show. So thank you. Really right now what I'm doing, I'm an internet entrepreneur. I'm out here building a business online, freedom business online. And along with that, not only building my own business, I'm actually coaching other people that are in other businesses. Typically in the home business niche. However, I've been coming across a lot of people in personal development as well, life coaches, personal trainers even, and I've been actually helping them as well market their business online. So it's been a great journey, and I'm excited to be here.
Well, we're excited to have you. Thank you so much.
Awesome. Well, yeah, Mike, we'll jump into a couple questions here. The very first one we have for you is with what you do and kind of what you've learned so far in life and so forth. What would you say is your perception of happiness?
I would say, and I'm gonna quote Tony Robbins here. I believe success is doing what you want, when you want, where you want, with whoever you want. So that's what I'm doing right now, and I'm out here, inspiring other people as well as teaching them how to live that lifestyle. Really my, purpose and my whole, and any person who's, has a voice and wants to be an online marketer, I feel you need to have like a purpose outside of yourself. So, my purpose and what I'm doing is I want to get people to start dreaming again. That's really what I'm doing, As a kid growing, when you're young, you have these big dreams that you're going to go out and be a professional football player or an actress or a singer or whatever it is. And then, through the conditioning process of life, after, so many rejections, after so many failures, after so many people telling you that you can't do that, we stop dreaming and we just accept our reality. We just accept this is how it's going to be. This is my life and there's nothing I can do about it. So really my mission is to get people to start dreaming again, but not just talking about hocus pocus dreaming, right? Really having a strategy for people that really want to build a business on the internet and having a step-by-step blueprint for them to get out there and share their message, share their dream, share their vision of whatever it is they want to do. I'm focused in the home business niche. However, I'm seeing a big congruency in the personal development industry as well. So I'm having a lot of people become attracted to me in that industry. And so I'm starting to help people as well sort of share their message online through real strategies, not just, wishing upon a star, but real strategies, step-by-step strategies on how helping people build a following, an email subscriber list, and build a brand and a voice. That's really where my passion is right now.
Awesome. So you said your perception of happiness, you quoted Tony Robbins, doing what you want, when you want, how you want, with whom you want. That's your perception of happiness, and so then you've achieved that lifestyle, and you're helping other people get to that so that they can have that time freedom, that just complete life freedom, where they pick and choose what they're going to do, and like you said, they start dreaming again. Go out there, yeah. They can inspire other people, they can have a platform through their website. It sounds like you're helping them build an email list to deliver a message.
Yeah, in whatever business that they want. I'm in the home business niche now, but I'm starting to have people come out of the woodworks that are finding me that have other businesses. So it's expanding beyond that.
Awesome.
So it's cool.
Awesome. It sounds like a blast. It sounds like it's taking off here. And so, let's see. We'll jump over to the question 2 then, and it kind of ties into question 1 here pretty closely. So, we covered your idea of happiness. So then what would be your idea of success?
I guess my idea of success would be the thing that you're doing, whatever it is that you want to do, whatever that dream is, whatever, and I don't know what that dream is that you have, but idea of success is when it doesn't feel like work. When 10 hours go by and you can't even believe it. It's just like, I'm still working here. See, like, sometimes I'll just, like, shoot videos, I'll be in conversations, I'll have, like, and, like, the whole day will fly by, and I don't even realize, that the day flew by, where typical, I'm just taking people from America. I know that you guys have some international audience, but I would even say in, the developed countries as well. Typical person, is working a 9 to 5, and all they're doing, when it hits 3 p.m., they're looking at their watch. They can't wait to get out of there. They're going for their little 3 p.m. coffee break. They're looking at the time. So I would say success is when you get to a point where whatever it is that you're doing, it doesn't feel like work. It's just that you're being pulled to whatever that vision is or that belief that you have, and it's just like the day just goes by. So is money success? Absolutely. I'm in this for, yes, lifestyle, money, yes, but I think if you told me that, listen, I'll pay you my $100,000 a month, but I had to sit in an office all day and, like, be an employee and have to answer to someone, I would say no. I'd rather take $200,000 and do whatever I want and live in my dream. So I think that $200,000 a year, So I think that it's not about money. It's about finding your purpose and knowing that you are living your life path. You are living, what you were brought into this, into this physical form, right? Because I feel like there's eternal life, but now I'm getting on all different types of things, but I feel like you're here in this physical form right now to live a certain destiny that, whoever it is up there planned for you, and most people don't, they see it, they get glimpses of it, but they live in fear and they don't act on it. So I think when you're in that moment, in that perpetual cycle of living your purpose, that's success.
I absolutely agree with you. I love your perspective. I love your outlook, Mike. And, I've been following you for a while, and I just think I can relate to you a lot. You're really, diverse in the sense that you can do anything and be successful at it. But I love your outlook too, as far as you're a little bit more deeper than just a traditional businessman. I really respect that about you. Love your energy, love your charisma. So yeah, I completely agree.
And Mike, actually, to touch on what you said there for a moment, what comes to mind is that when you're talking about how much time in the day and how quickly your day goes by, kind of reminded me of the, that cliche, I think it is, where they say if there's too much, if there's too much time in the day, you have a job, and if there's not enough time, you have a career, because you're doing what you love. So that's immediately what came to mind there. But completely agree with you on that one. That's awesome there. So all right, so we'll jump over to question 3 then, which is, and this one's tough. This one gets deep. What would you say is the most profound thing in life as a whole? Now, this can be an experience of yours or otherwise just a concept.
What a profound thing in life as a whole? When you say that, I mean, what are you referring to? Like profound thing, like a future event, a past event?
Maybe just a realization or an experience, like something happened. Maybe it's
a profound event in my life in the past.
Yeah.
Pursuing what I'm doing right now. Is that
that could be a profound moment for you. Maybe the moment that you walked out on your 9-to-5 job and something clicked that you would take less money to always have your own schedule. Or
I would say the profound moment. It's not that. The profound moment was when I went to an internet marketing event back in actually June of 2013, and there was all these people that were there that I had been following. I kind of was looking at them and like awe, and I've been following, and I actually, went to that event and, really, bought the VIP ticket so I could meet everyone. I was really engrossed, small group of people, only maybe 30 or 40 VIPs, so you really got a chance to really spend time with these people that are making millions on the internet, So I would say that was the most profound event, because when I was there, I was like, these people, they bleed the same, they bleed the same blood as me. They're not different than me. They just made a decision, and they just been in the game longer than me. So what happened was I started to believe from that event that it was possible. And I was just, when I was talking to them, like, absolutely, they're brilliant in their own right, of things they accomplished, but they're just regular people who made a decision and took action on it, and I would say that was the most profound event. That's what kind of made me sort of see, and I think that all success is, you have to see the result in your mind first before it even happens. So when I got there, when I was there and I was meeting these people and hanging out, having cocktails, just, really hanging out with them like they were my friends, because benefit of getting like a VIP, sort of ticket. So those of you who are watching this, and maybe you go to like inspirational events and things like that, or maybe you go to motivational events, life coaching events, or whatever, go to those events, but get the VIP, spend the money, because if you really want to live that, you're probably there for some particular reason. Get in bed with those people, because the people that you're in touch with and the people that you rub elbows with, it sort of rubs off on you. And I think just when I was there, I was like, I'm going to make this happen. Now, it didn't happen instantly. It was a long road, a lot of failure, a lot of pain. But that was the defining moment, I would say, in my online career.
That's awesome.
That's really profound. Yeah.
Yeah, it's interesting, because especially that whole make money online thing, and kind of to go back what you said earlier, that there's a system out there that seems to teach people and herd people into this set way of thinking where you're not supposed to dream anymore. You're supposed to go get a degree from a college and get a good job, and then come home and watch TV and do it again for 5 days a week. People are taught that's the only path in the way, and so a breakthrough where you realize, like, hey, you can actually, it's not just a scam where people are making money online or have time freedom. This is, anybody can do it. These guys are doing it. That's awesome, man. And so now you're kind of showing other people that light as well. That.
Yeah. And what started to happen to me, a little shift happened. So, I started speaking, I would say anyone. Now, I know you have an audience of entrepreneurs, but I'm sure any entrepreneur, I don't care if you have a small business and you're a plumber, you're starting to think about, how can I get my business on the internet, right? I mean, what I would do if I was a plumber, if I was selling like plumbing supplies, what I would do? Supplies, obviously the work, you got to be there and do the work. But if I was selling plumbing supplies, I would like show people how to do things. I'd be like, hey, if you like to buy this pipe here, click the button below. But to go back on your question before is, and I think I really lost my train of thought just now. What was the thing that you were saying before? Because I get like, I sort of zone in because I'm actually helping a plumber right now. So it's like I'm helping him build a brand. What was the question that you said before I started?
The question before was perception of success, and then the most profound kind of experience that you've had.
What did you say before that?
It was
now, like a minute ago. Do you remember?
Yeah, a minute ago was when you were essentially showing people, or when you had that moment where you learned you could make money online.
So what started to happen was I started getting results. And I started bringing people in, right? So I have like these team members, right? And all of a sudden I started getting coaching clients too. And what started to happen is there were times where I didn't feel like doing the training. I didn't feel like doing the video. But now I had all these people looking up to me. I didn't have a choice. I had to do it. So I think, for anyone like out there that's doing any kind of online marketing and they're building a brand, for example, if you're starting to shoot videos and things like that, I would say the fastest, way to like success and committing to the process long term is by like making a public commitment. So what I did is I said, I'm going to do a Tuesday night webinar every single week, no matter what. I don't care if I have the flu. I don't care what happens. I'm going to do that. And I just kept doing it. I just kept showing up. One person on. I spoke like there was 1,000 people on. And before you know it, the crowds start to gather around you. So I think, it's not in just the home business niche, anyone who has a message, so I think committing, if you really want to build an online business and really create success, committing to something that you do weekly, like you guys are doing it, you have your show every week. It's when you do that, and it's sort of a public commitment, right? Even if people don't show up, you're still showing up. And I can't tell you how many people have come to me and said, I can't believe every week you're still here, And before you know it, maybe they didn't buy something or join something. 5 months later, they want to join because they're just like, this guy is rock solid. He's not going anywhere. He's planted his flag in the ground. He's not going anywhere. And that's what inspires people, in any business. That's what your customers want, even in a traditional business. They want that business that's not going anywhere, that's going to be here forever, So I guess that, and I know I went on a tangent here, but anyone looking to build an online business, make a public commitment. Have a show. Number the episodes. Right now I have just incorporated 3 different shows in my business. So I have a Happy Friday show. I have what's the other one? My Happy Friday show. Now I'm starting to do, instead of webinars, I'm doing Facebook Live shows every Tuesday instead, because I get a lot more people to see it. And also I have Let's Walk and Talk. And that's when I'm just out in the city or whatever. That's a random show. But it's just, when you start doing that and you start putting numbers to the episodes and things like that, it's like, it number one, when someone sees this is episode 67, they're like, oh, 67. This guy, it's a weird psychological thing that happens in people, but anyone could do it if they have a passion and they have a dream and a belief, but you just got to commit publicly to what you're doing, because then when you don't feel like doing it, you'll still do it. If you're the type of person that keeps your commitments, So.
Right. I couldn't agree with you more. I experienced the same thing, like exactly what you were just talking about. And I do my shows on Blab, but I've done Facebook Live also. I'm still a little bit new to it, but I think people in general, they just want to see that you're serious, that you're consistent, and that you're reliable. And it's generated so much opportunity, way more than what I ever imagined. And I know Dino, he's had a podcast for a long time, and he's been able to see the results too. So it's really exciting.
Yeah, I think it's really, what you're doing is, even when the people, what I've noticed, even when the people don't come on every show, but they get the email, they get the alert, they're like, this guy just keeps coming back, or this gal keeps coming back. Even if they don't listen, they might miss 20 episodes, but subconsciously it's like, this is a solid person. And when they do listen and you make an offer, they listen to it. They listen to that offer because they know that you're solid. You have a mission, you adhere, you planted your flag, and you're not going anywhere. And that's what people are looking for. So what's up?
That, and then the touch points, right? The marketing touch points. Everybody's got so many distractions, their mobile phone, the Facebook notifications, attention spans 3 seconds. And if you're sitting there that was a great point you made there. They see it on their email, they see it on their updates.
They come on the show. It doesn't matter.
The YouTube
Episode
notifications.
23, replay. Episode 37, replay. It's a psychological thing that plays into people. They subscribe to whatever it is that you have, so they have some interest in you. It's and you only learn this stuff by doing it, right? It's like you learn it by doing it. So, but those of you out there who are looking to build an online business, start a weekly show, even if it's one thing a week. In the beginning, I started out with one thing, and I did it every week, and then I started adding to it. So
awesome. Well, before we close, Mike, do you have anything that you want to add, and then also most importantly, can you tell everybody how to learn more about you, get a hold of you, get in contact with you, find out what you're doing?
I would say you can look for me on Facebook. My fan page is my main traffic hub. Just search for me, Mike Anthony. You can search there and like my fan page. If you like my fan page, you'll get alerts every time I go live. You'll see all my posts. I promote all my trainings and my videos up to my fans, so everyone who's a fan sees my stuff. Also, my blog is MikeAnthonyTV.com. So I have a bunch of blog posts on there. I do a weekly blog post. Also, if you're looking to build a business online, my LeaderBoard formula it's geared to the home business niche. However, I do have people that are in the coaching business, that are doing different things, that are doing personal training and other things. Because I basically, in my LeaderBoard formula, I teach everything that I know about online marketing. I built a 12-module course, and I just put everything that I know in there. You know, how to rank videos on YouTube, how to rank a blog, how to do Facebook ads, how to create custom lead magnets for your business, you know, how to build the mindset to take massive action. So I built everything in there that you would need to build an online business. So if you have a message, you have a purpose, you feel that you want to go out there and share your message, I encourage you to apply for it. It's on an application basis only. And I do that because, you know, I want to make sure that I can actually, number one, I got to find out what your wants, needs, and desires are and find out if my program is a fit for that as well. So it's just MikeAnthonyTV.com/formula. You'll see a video there. I have a bunch of testimonials. And then you can click the button to submit an application. And then if I feel it's a fit, we'll have a phone consultation.
Perfect. Thank you for sharing that. And Dino, do you have anything to add before we wrap up?
No, Mike, it's been a pleasure, man. Thanks so much for joining us today. You dropped some knowledge bombs to everybody listening here. I mean, you gave some incredible insight as to, you know, what, you know, the perception of happiness is, as well as success. But then just the tips and knowledge you shared to people out here who might be in a position where they're looking to escape that 9-to-5, or otherwise they're starting out entrepreneurs, don't know where to go. Gave a ton of value, man. So appreciate your time, your insight, your knowledge. And otherwise, guys, MikeAnthonyTV.com. Go check him out. He's an awesome dude. And
I like to say a quick goodbye, but I'll let Tiffany go. Were you going to say something, Tiffany?
Oh, go ahead.
The one thing I want to say before I go is don't ever let anybody steal your dream. Don't ever let anybody steal your dream. And people are going to try to steal your dream. And usually the people that are going to try to steal your dream are the closest people to you. Your friends and family members, because they don't see you in that light. But that dream wasn't given to them, it was given to you. All right? So go out there and crush it.
Right, I love that. I love your purpose. I love your passion. And Mike, thank you so much for your time. And thank you all for tuning in to inspiring people doing amazing things in life.
Take care, guys. Thanks a lot, Dino.
All right. Thanks a lot.
Bye.